Hello friend, Jim here with JB's Big Adventure coming to you from Lake Chapala, Mexico. Well, here it is, a video that I've been putting off month after month just because of how important it is, and I've wanted things to be perfect. That's the perfectionist in me. But I would say it is the most important video that I've ever done, and it's the most important video that I've actually shared with on this channel. And so what I'm going to share is important for you. Before I get to that, if you haven't already, I'd like to encourage you to subscribe to the channel. It's fast, free, it's easy to do. In the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, there's a red box. All you've got to do is tap on that, and you're subscribed. You'll know when our next video comes out. Also, give us one of those thumbs up that lets other people know that this is a great video about retiring to Lake Chapala. So as you saw, it does say that how to get the best out of your visit to Lake Chapala. So you're coming to check things out. And I know what the feeling is like. I know what the anxiety is like. I know what the stress is like, the fear. I can remember sitting at the train station in Albuquerque when we were going to LAX to catch the plane, sitting in the train station thinking to myself, man, am I making the right decision to go check out Mexico? Then the day after that, we got to LAX, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, are we making the right decision going to Mexico? And we weren't even moving here yet. I was just coming here to check it out because we are overwhelmed with a lot of negativity. A lot of it has to do such with crime and the cartels, and you're in Mexico and it's really dangerous there and all these things. But I want you to know that it doesn't have to be that way. And so I want you to know that you're making the right decision. And it is a new country. Things are done differently here. And you're probably going to do the same thing that we did. Where do I start? I mean, who do I go visit first? Who do I talk to? Um, I mean, I need to have some structure. I need to be able to, within a period of time, being able to understand some things. And what I'm going to share with you is that within a 24 to 48 hour time span, you will know everything that you need to know about retiring to Lake Chapala. And I assure you that. And here's how. Because I've only done it so far about a dozen times, maybe 14 times, with great success, with very, very happy people, glad that I did what I did with them. And I know this is not going to be for everybody. I know there's some that are coming here that feel like they've already got everything plotted out. This is not for you. This is for the person that wants to come to Lake Chapala and maybe be here for 7 days, maybe be here for 5, whatever it may be time frame. But you want to be able to compress time frames. And instead of having to wait a whole week to try to find out what you need to do, you're able to get right to the information that's important to you. So here's a problem with coming to Lake Chapala the first time. You're coming here with no idea where to start. No idea. If you've watched our videos, I've talked about some different things that's important. But you're going to understand why here in just a moment. You can come here for 7 days and get nowhere. And that can be frustrating. I've already had people tell me. You can get flooded with a lot of irrelevant information that you get that has nothing to do with you. If you're coming to Lake Chapala to rent a house, then why would it be important to also meet with a realtor? That's a decision you get to make. But if you have nothing, no importance at all of looking at buying a house, and all you want to do is rent, well, you need to have the opportunity of knowing where places are to rent, how much you expect to rent, where do you rent, where do you not rent, where is the internet the slowest, who has the most outages of power, whose water doesn't always flow. I mean, there's things that are important to know about moving to Lake Chapala. You can get filled with information overload. You've got a limited understanding of the cultural differences here in Mexico. It can become an unsurmountable task to really get what you want. So I want to save you the heartache, the frustration that comes from trying to figure it all out. It can be the wasting of your time, the waste of your money. I mean, just imagine coming here and then leaving and not really getting anything out of it. I want you to be able to come and not come just to go through 7 days or go through 5 days or going through 2 days. I want you to be able to get the value from 2 days or one day. I want you to feel like when you leave Lake Chapala, I had a little bit to do of your success, of how you feel and how glad you are and how you feel you're filled with joy, just knowing that you got it. You understand now. You know what it's going to be like living at Lake Chapala. So I know it's a big decision, whether to sell your house or not, whether now's the right time, getting rid of stuff. How do you get rid of it? What do you do? What do you want to keep? How about movers and finding out what's all involved in that? There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of them. So I want to impress upon you of how important it is to meet with some certain individuals. The importance of meeting with an immigration attorney. That is very important. Once you're going for your temporal, because your first time coming here normally will be with a tourist visa. If you've already got your temporal and you're coming here, it's very important to know about an attorney because you've got 30 days to then be able to get your temporal finished up. And I do not suggest that anybody do by themselves. The help of an immigration attorney is valuable, really valuable, because things can go wrong. There have been people that have gone to jail because of the fact that there's some things that they didn't understand. I don't want that to happen to you. The importance of getting to meet with an insurance agent. Why is that important? Well, because if you're going to come here as a temporal, you'll probably bring a car. And the most important thing when you're driving a car in Mexico is having Mexican auto insurance. My agent, and I searched several different agents here. My agent actually, if you have an accident at 2 o'clock in the morning, someone from his office will actually be right there with you at the accident, helping you, letting you know what's happening, be able to converse for you in Spanish, be able to translate things. That's important. If you're looking at buying, then meeting with a good realtor. A good realtor. Here's the challenge. This is not the US, this is Mexico. And to be able to become a real estate agent here at Lake Chapala takes only one thing. It isn't passing a test. It's not passing an exam. It's not being a part of any organization. It isn't having experience. It just takes you having a business card. All it takes to be a realtor here is a business card. There's over 250 realtors I've been shared. I want to make sure that you get a good one because the decision that you make, the money that you invest into a home needs to be done the correct way. because it's Mexico. You don't want something to go south. And even to take care of that, I also would encourage folks to meet with a real estate attorney that's got years of experience of how to make sure that they don't get ripped off and don't get taken and everything goes smoothly. A Mexican banker. If you're looking at getting a bank in Mexico, it would be important to know of a good Mexican banker, and I've got one. There's one place I suggest that whenever I meet with somebody, these individuals that I've met with, that about 14 of them, um, a Mexican banker is really, really important, especially if you're going to be transferring money back and forth from the States. A good rental agent, because you want to make sure you're finding a good place to rent. And I will share with you, there are places that you don't want to rent. There are places that you'll have to be more concerned about, for example, um, where the power outages are. And why is that? And if it's actually um, if it is an older home, what are the chances of having issues? Or the water, all kinds of things. So there's an importance of that. If you're looking at buying a car, how to buy a car. How about the hospitals? Where are they? And I'll just let you know, Esme's out here checking out the backyard. I guess the door was left open, and so she's out here helping me. Um, how about visiting the hospitals and getting an idea to see what they're like? How about speaking to a doctor? How about how to use your Medicare in Mexico? Yes, that's Esme in the background, kind of stealing the show there. Um, here's an important one that I had with a couple today. How about the grocery stores? What are the important ones to know about them? Where are they at? What things are you able to get from those grocery stores? How about tours of the neighborhoods? How important is that? 10 neighborhoods, not 3, not 5, but 10. What are the pros and the cons of each of those? What do they look like? When you're renting a place, what does it look like? If you're buying a place, what does it look like? How about what are the best restaurants? What kind of food do you like? Wouldn't it be great to be able to eat and experience your favorite restaurants because it's the kind of food that you like? I There's something else too that really became important to me that happened today, and that is being able to meet with a pharmacist. You know, when it comes to our health, we are actually getting older and older. I'd like to say I'm 27, but I'm not. So having a good pharmacist to take care of the medications is really also an important thing. So let me share with you what I bring to the table. Barbara and I have been here for a year and a half. I've made all the mistakes. I don't want you to waste your time, waste your money. I have personal and personal and professional relationships with experts that are going to be important for you to get a chance to meet and develop a relationship with. I've been through the anxiety. I know what that's like. I've been through the stress. I know what that's like. The fear. Are you making the right decision? It can be downright overwhelming. It can be very, very to where you want to crawl up into a cocoon. Um, there's a lot that goes on. A lot that goes on. So I want to help you not have to go through and make those mistakes and be able to make your experience here a whole lot better. I can help alleviate those feelings. So just imagine coming to a place, and because you were able to be, I'm not going to say led by the hand, but being able to get the important your questions answered from the people that are experts here, from the people that are the experts in whatever field that your questions are in. Here's what I do. For one, as I mentioned, I find out what's important to you. I set up the appointments with each and every one of those important people that we're going to meet with. We're going to then go see those important people. What do I bring to the table? One of the most important things is I bring 42 years of experience of serving people. 42 years. And it's been everything from Mercedes-Benz. I was with Mercedes-Benz. I was with New York Life at one time. I was in the mortgage industry. 42 years. And that's an important thing when it comes to you coming and investing of your time. And kind of bringing this video to a close. What I'm sharing with you is I'm offering a service that you're able to come here. You're not going to spend thousands of dollars. Like you can. I mean, there's services here that you can spend thousands of dollars. But you can come and you can know and have peace of mind knowing that you could actually know everything you need to know about Lake Chapala. Not in 7 days, not in 5 days, in 1, if not 2 days. Everything that's important to you to know about, the questions answered, getting an idea what it's like here, to make a decision, an educated decision about moving to Lake Chapala. So what I do is I help you compress time frames, and being able to be active and be able to see and visit and be a part of individuals. They're going to be able to help you with all your questions, making it easier for you to move to Lake Chapala. So what I want you to know is that the biggest thing here, and I really want you to hear this, is I care. I have had people really nudging at me. I've had people really telling me. I've got emails, oodles of emails about helping people to do exactly this. And I've put it off and I've put it off and I've put it off. But what I've done over the last month and a half is I've tested it and we've had great results. Great results. I just did with another couple today that were just very excited, very, very excited. So what I'll be doing is this. I'm offering the service. If you have an interest, you can email me at JB's Big Adventure. It's JBS, like Jim and Barbara's Big Adventure. So JBS Big Adventure 521. We moved here May of 2021. So JB's Big Adventure 521 at gmail.com. Now I want you to know this too. My calendar is already filling. It's already filling for December. And I got one person for January. I'm doing one couple or one individual a week. So I'll be doing only 4 a month. And I would say to you, if you're coming and you want to make sure that you'd like to get together with me, I'll give you all of the specifics. I'm going to give you the lists of the things to find out what's important to you. Everything that you're going to need to know. From the time that you get to the airport to the time that you're here leaving Lake Chapala. So I'm only doing one couple a week. That's it. I'm not going to overload myself. If you have an interest, reach out and I'll share the information for you. It's going to be first come, first serve. I'm not looking at doing this with 8 people a week. Barbara's had her concerns just because of the fact that, I've had some health issues that I'm dealing with. But I've told her I really want to give back. I want to be able to take all the experiences that I've had over the 42 years and be able to take that and help people because I care. And if you've been a part of the channel for long, you will know that I definitely care, and I probably care too much. I've got folks that tell me that I care too much. Well, it's my heart. My heart's for people, and I'm here to help you. If you haven't already, I'd like to encourage you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's a great community. I know you want to be a part of it. All you got to do is go to the bottom right-hand corner. There's a little red box. Tap on it. You're subscribed to the channel. You'll know when our next video comes out. Also, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. That lets other people know that it's a great video to watch about Lake Chapala. You can stop by, say hi, ask a question, or suggest an idea for a video. And make sure you hit the bell because that immediately notifies you when our next video comes out. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being a part of this community and a part of this channel. You have an awesome day. We'll see you on the next video.